Hey, everybody. I guess. I thought some bug was there. Uh, I don't know if anyone will come. I feel like I'm forgotten these days, so I don't know. Um, I don't know. I really haven't been doing YouTube much these days because um, I want to do something different, and I guess what I've been doing isn't working on here anymore. Um, because ladies have to do unboxings, and I don't want to do unboxings. It's expensive and it's competitive, and some ladies are made for that, and some ladies aren't made for that. And I don't know. I have a mystery box coming tomorrow. I don't know if anybody wants to see it in a video. I could do it, I guess. I think it's coming tomorrow. Um, I guess we'll see. Um, uh, but I have new plans for this channel. This channel is gonna get revamped. It's just gonna take time. Um, because I have to be honest, I am not doing well. Um, and if anyone wants to do some evil to me here on YouTube, it's fine. My children are home, so if you want to come for me, it's fine. Maybe it'll make my day better. I don't know. um, so no, I'm not doing okay. And to be quite honest with you, hey, Rattle Trap Fishing, how are you? Um, I haven't been doing good for quite some time. Um, you would think that this whole staying inside thing would be like my my go-to thing, because I have agoraphobia. I don't like to be out in crowds and things like that. But it was going good for a good while. I'm glad you're doing good, ground trap fishing. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you're staying safe out there with this whole mess. What a mess we're in. I thought I was gonna do good with this for a long time, and I did for the first month or so into it. I was doing okay. You got into the Amazon. You were having stuff delivered to you all the time. You getting all your food delivered. Well, you couldn't get groceries delivered. That was out of luck. You were out of luck with that. I think I didn't come out of my house for like the first month. Could you imagine not leaving your house for a month for anything? And now, we have moved into phase 4. We moved to phase 4. Some persons had a party here in my neck of New York on 4th of July weekend. And they're saying 20 to 30%. They're saying 20 to 30% of the people at this party were infected with the virus. So we had 0 cases or 0 deaths or whatever for the last a few weeks, and now we're up to 100 cases. We went from barely any new cases to 100 new cases. You know what 100 new cases is going to turn out? It's going to be like rabbits. 2 rabbits turns into 100 rabbits in about a month or so, and then blah, blah, blah. So I lost a few things along the way. I was supposed to go to New York City on April 4th. I was supposed to be in Jersey 2 weeks ago. That got canceled because nothing was open there. I'm supposed to go to Jersey again in September because that had to be moved to another time. But at the rate things are going, I don't know. This whole thing kind of has made me lose hope. Hope? What's that? It's like, and then a 4-letter word like the F word and things like that. Hope's gone. There's no such thing as hope anymore. And then on top of everything else, battling my own depression, which has been pretty much on hold for most of the time because my son has really bad, very bad ADHD, and unfortunately, throughout this whole time, his behavior has gotten worse, which I knew was going to come around anyways. You know what I mean? The medications don't work. I really wish he wasn't on any medications, because I don't think any of this stuff works. It's a whole bunch of chemicals that you toss into a kid's body and hope for the best. And no best can come of this. So his behavior got worse, and he's getting dangerous. So, now I have to look into an alternative, which would be a group home. Apparently group homes, you just can't, turn them into a group home, and, that's how it goes. No, it's a 6-month process. Hey, Tupac. Apparently putting a child into a group home is like a 6-month process and doesn't necessarily work out that way. Sometimes they try to work it out so the kid don't go to the group home and this and that, and I don't know. We tried the CBD. It doesn't work. I'm sorry to say it. I thought it did, but it doesn't. The thing is, when you have a kid that's on like oodles of Ritalin, how is CBD gonna work? I'll tell y'all, a while ago I bought CBD coffee. That's not something you want to be taking at nighttime, I'll tell you that, because that's a kind of a weird combination, isn't it? Coffee, caffeine, which is like, a stimulant, and CBD is a relaxing type of thing. So, I guess it's a stimulating relaxation type of thing, but it's weird. So, this is hard, man. So this is where you feel like you failed as a parent, because your special needs kid is so dangerous. Hey, H7, your kid is dangerous now. My kid is dangerous. I'm afraid to have him in my home sometimes. He's only 10, and he's I don't think it's anger issues. He's got ADHD and hey, Marcy. He's got ADHD, but I don't think his diagnosis is right. I think there's more to it than that. He's not in the right school program. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know what to say about September, what the right thing or the wrong thing is. We may not open in September anyways. They were talking about how in order for us to open, we'd have to be at under 5% infection rate. Well, we made it to 2% today. We went from like really quiet for a good while to 2%. And in order for the school thing to work, the region has to be at phase 4 with a 5% infection, 5% or below, before August 7th. They really haven't really given much thought as to what this really looks like anyways. Jacob was supposed to go to summer school, but I can't send him because, he's special needs, and he'd have to be forced to sit in a desk for 6 hours straight, not allowed to get up. He's supposed to have an individual aid, and you can't have an individual aid with, being 6 feet apart. So, I would have thought him not going to school would have been the best thing for him, because he doesn't like to go. So I don't think it's a matter of regression. I think there's definitely some aggression. As to why it is, I don't know. But I've said all along, it's only a matter of time before, it gets worse, and, nobody's really diagnosing him properly, and they just throw pills at him. That's what psychiatrists do. This is why we need, mental health reform. We need something other than drugging people. That's not working, Hey, Jonathan Loves Jesus. Good to see you. Well, that's exactly it, H7. I agree with that 100%. We tried the CBD, but honestly, like I said earlier, he's on like oodles of Ritalin. CBD and Ritalin, that's going to counteract each other. It's like I said earlier, I bought a bag of CBD coffee, and that's a very weird combination. I'll tell you, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad, but the CBD coffee, coffee is a stimulant, and CBD is the opposite. So that's what I drank the other day. I think I actually did drink a whole pot of that one by accident. Whatever. So, as a parent, I feel like I failed. This kid is gonna probably end up in a group home because he's getting that dangerous, and I feel really bad. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. You know, I don't know what else there is. The school tells you to call the cops on your kid, and they don't come, or they show up, but they won't take them to the emergency room to get checked out. And if you get them to the emergency room, they'll say it's behavioral, so there's nothing they can do about that. Our mental health system is really warped, and just keep throwing pills at the kid. Just keep throwing pills. Here, take some more pills. They put him on trazodone, and that didn't work. After like a month or two on that, they said it didn't work, so just take them off of it. Yeah, well, that's ridiculous. What good is this? What good is all these pills? They're not doing anything. It's not making him any better. You know what these pills do? They're supposed to mask the symptom, but they're not even doing that at this rate, I think there definitely needs to be some mental health care reform for sure. And medication, they should rethink this whole idea, because I don't think it really works. Being a productive citizen in today's society, that's what works for me anyways. I don't know about everybody else. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure this corona thing, watch now, I just got in trouble for saying that. Doesn't help. Like I said, we lost a lot of things. His grandfather died, um, of that, and, for a long time I couldn't go to my mom's house. We had a lot of things planned that had to be canceled. We were supposed to go to Jersey 2 weeks ago, and that had to be canceled because the rides weren't open. And now I don't know what happens here, because we moved into the 2% of infection again because some moron had to have a party. Y'all hear about upstate New York, Rockland County? They're a big mess too. Rockland County's a mess because some lovely 20-something-year-old had a party, and they were infected. Not only were they infected, but they actually had symptoms. They were symptomatic, not asymptomatic. They were symptomatic, had a party, and the people who were at the party are refusing. I don't know if they still are, but they were refusing to cooperate with the contact tracers, and they issued a subpoena with a $2,000 a day fine. I don't know if anything has come of that, but I mean, I have to be honest. I was at Savers last week, and even today, I was there, which I'll get to that story because I'm really having a bad day, which is why I went live. I haven't been live in a while because I find that my videos are getting more views now that I don't go live anymore. But I've also been on TikTok a lot lately, and my views on TikTok are excellent. Like, I have hundreds of thousands of views on TikTok. And over here, I mean, my videos are just not that good anymore. But then again, I don't think what I'm doing or have been doing is working for me anyways. I don't want to do unboxings or makeup stuff or, things like that. So, I have new stuff coming at some point. But it won't be makeup or anything. The makeup community's broken anyways, I don't even know what to say about all that, the whole Jeffree thing and blah, blah, blah. But, So I was at Savers last week, and I got into the store. They do, acknowledge you wear a mask at the door, and then once you get into the store, there's madness everywhere. Nobody wants to wear a mask in the store. They pull it off. They get on the phone, and I had some woman last week make a very interesting comment because I asked her to put her mask back on while she was breathing on the kids' clothes. And so today, when I was at Savers, I was talking to their employees about it, and what I'm being told is all they have to do is see the mask when they get into the store, and then once they are in the store, if they take it off, then they're not going to force people to wear it properly. That's the problem, and I think they technically are supposed to, but this is why we're going to go back up in our numbers, because people just won't wear the mask properly. It's unfortunate, but that's what's going to happen here. So I don't know. I don't know what that's going to do, but I don't know if that's what's causing, my anxiety here. I was so happy to see that things were going to reopen, but then it's like, well, I don't know, because, people aren't behaving. I don't mind the mask. I have a nice one. It keeps me safe, but it's not a matter of keeping me safe. It's keeping you safe from me, because I thought that's what the whole thing is. But I don't get it. It's just so... Just put it on. It's not a big deal. But, that's the thing is, like, great, things are going to open now, but now that things are going to open, it's getting a little scary because, like I said, we were doing really good on positive cases in my part of New York here, and now it's changed again we went from doing really good to backpedaling. I mean, unfortunately, I think this thing's going to be with us for a while, but the reason it's going to be with us for a while is because nobody wants to listen. It's not that hard to listen. I mean, also, we could have shut down the country completely at the very beginning, and maybe we would be, doing a lot better by now, not arguing about a goddamn mask and everything else. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever. So, yeah. Those are the people who say that this thing will go away. They're saying this thing will go away come November 9th, 7th. It's election day. Well, I mean, I don't know. Hard to say what to do about that, because we're back down to two sides of horrible people. So I don't know. I guess lesser of the two evils conversation once again. I hate it when it goes down to that. Don't y'all? But who knows? Maybe this whole... Yeah, it does, H7. The government does totally suck on both sides. All these people out here who don't live in New York are praising Cuomo left and right, but I can tell you he's not as great as y'all think. He may be good for Corona, but he ain't good for the rest of the time. You know what I mean? There are things that he's done. I mean, I think we could have done better if he shut down the state completely like California did. Hey, Brian. Yeah, I haven't been around either, to be quite honest. I was getting into that. So, hey, Jamie. And you see here, I have a smile on my face. This is how Miss Kelly lives. I smile on my face. I joke around about things. But like, hey, Kim, but just like the typical comedian type, I could smile and joke around about things. And then we have a day like yesterday where I have to be rescued from my home because SHTF. Poop hit the fan mentally. I was afraid for my safety, and my mom was afraid for my safety. So I had to be like removed from my home and had to like discuss things because, I feel bad. I'm feeling really horrible. Thinking about putting Jacob in a group home and, being Karens of the world. And listen, if your name's Karen, I'm sorry. That's just what we call, okay, if you don't know what, okay, so for those who don't know how that came about, I'm gonna guess it's because, remember Dane Cook, the comedian? He did a skit about Karens. They were the friends that nobody likes. Oh, I don't have that game. Memeology? Somebody made a meme of me once before, and it wasn't very nice. But I guess, that's life. Yeah, so basically Dane Cook did a whole like skit on Karen being the friend that nobody likes. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he talked about, I'm guessing that's how they gave it the name Karen. I mean, that was a long time ago, that skit, Karen, the friend nobody likes. You know what I mean? But, well, you also got Becky with the good hair. That's what's her name who did that? That's Beyonce created Becky with the good hair. But, so, yeah. So yesterday I had to be rescued from my apartment because I said I can't take it anymore. Can't do it anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. Does anyone really want to talk about? Does anybody want to live like this anymore? I don't see. That's the thing. This is what I don't understand about this whole mess. Is aren't we just tired of this already? If we could have done things from the beginning in the right way, we wouldn't be doing this anymore. I just can't. Life is just crap. Life is just crap. Jacob is losing his mind. Although I think he was losing his mind before all this. I'm gonna have to put him in a group home. Gotta put him in a group home because he's getting dangerous. He beat up my mom in a parking lot 2 weeks ago. We sat in the Target parking lot for over an hour because he was hitting my mom, and he really couldn't say what he was triggered by. And it's an eye opener. I mean, he does it to me and Isabel too. He hits me and Isabel all the time. He hits the dog, and I mean, I don't think he really means it though. I don't think he really means to hurt anybody, but he's just a mess. And I feel terrible because, I don't want, Ohana, family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. And I don't think it's really a matter of him getting left behind or forgotten, though. We tried to get him into inpatient facilities, and this is where Cuomo sucks. He does. He's not a great person. No Cuomo 2020 or Cuomo 2024. Y'all want mental health care? He's not the guy for you. I can tell you that flat out. He's done damage to the mental health care system here in New York. We have abandoned hospital grounds, and what was he doing? Selling them off to the Mets, creating stores in towns that nobody's going to want to shop at because they're deathly afraid to go over there. And I grew up there. And on top of everything, Isabel, she didn't want to move from here, although we got locked into this apartment, because of COVID. Last year I got locked into the apartment because of the government shutdown last year. So this year I got locked in because, well, COVID says I can't move. I don't know what school. I kind of still don't think school can open in September because they said, yeah, we have to be at 5% by August 7th. And we just went up to 2%. We got a few more weeks to go. And, yeah, but CH7, the problem with the online school is the teachers ain't teaching. They got to do a better job. Teaching kids doesn't mean like asking Google the answer to your questions on your homework. That's wrong. That's not teaching anything. They didn't send any textbooks. They didn't send any links to sites to go reading on or anything. They sent us nothing for Isabel anyways. Jacob, they that's different. Special ed, they did a different thing. They did apps, but they also do Zoom appointments and stuff like that. But for the regular school, they didn't send us anything. I had to teach Isabel Spanish. I don't know. I'm afraid of a vaccine. I honestly, I don't know. I'm not doing it. I don't. I took Spanish for 3 years in high school and 2 years in college, so I guess it can't be all that bad, right? I mean, it's not the greatest, but I'm not bilingual at all. But I could read it and write it better than I could speak it. So I guess, there's some positivity. I don't know. See, the vaccine. Hi, Marie. I'm not good. And you? Um, life is just, peachy keen, right? But, so, yeah. No, not here in New York, because we start that in junior high school. Although her dad is Puerto Rican, I don't think so, Marie. This world is going to hell in a handbasket, so I don't think we can go well at all anymore. Oh, already sick. That's interesting, though. I don't know. I don't trust any of these things, to tell you the truth. I don't trust any of these things. I don't trust, no. Monsanto creating another damn vaccine. Probably listen, I can go into conspiracies about how this whole thing came about. And I got a finger pointing at Monsanto for sure. This was no accident. I'm sorry to tell you all this. I don't think this was an accident. Hey, Taco Gamer. TikTok. I'm telling y'all. Me and Taco Gamer over there on the Tickety Talk there. And I tell you, it's been really good over there. I have a video that's got, like, I think it went up to 8,000 views. Hey, John, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. So, yeah, yesterday was a really bad day. Just, like, all this stuff piled on. And then I had this friend. I don't know if I told y'all about this friend that I don't talk to anymore. His name is Bobby. And this person is the type of guy friend you really don't know why you have. He sends you porn, and, like, why? And then, so y'all know about the whole, like, hitman thing. Well, we went to school with somebody. I gotta try to go live on YouTube, TikTok. 92 cents. I gotta figure out, how does that work? Is it like YouTube where, is it like YouTube where they take 30%? I can go live. I have 3,000 followers on TikTok. I have, 3,200? Yeah, I definitely have to try to go live on TikTok. It's definitely on my to-do list. If getting paid is better than over there than it is on YouTube. I mean, listen, I'm not on here to make money. I'm not really here. I mean, getting monetized is a thing, but, like, I know I'm not going to strike it rich here. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm going to have a new set of videos coming soon as I fix up my kitchen and my table the way that I want it. But there's going to be some new videos. No more boxes here, except for, like, FabFitFun. No more of that. For the ladies out there, or gents who like to wear makeup, I just saw that Patrick Starr, not Jeffree Star, Patrick Starr, has a new makeup company coming out. But I think the first products he's coming out with is makeup remover. I'm a little underwhelmed about that. But hey, it's not like the others are selling that. So maybe it's not the worst case scenario. Kind of thing, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to buy expensive makeup remover. I mean, actually, I do have the pharmacy Cherry Green Clean, and that stuff is the bomb. But anyways, so yeah, yesterday was a bad day. I had to be removed from my home. I have this friend that, was friends with somebody who was present, when my kid's dad hired the hitman, and it goes right into your PayPal? Wow. Hey, Steve, hold on. Let's get your wrench back. See, now that makes sense. See, that makes total sense. I don't know why YouTube doesn't do that. I guess I see where I'm going to go live now. I can go live. I have 3,000 followers over there. My TikTok, that's the way it should be, though. See, Taco Gamer, that's the way it should be. Doesn't make, we shouldn't be having to pay 30% of all of it. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna go live over there. I'm gonna pick a day and do that. I'm doing good, Rattletrap. How are you doing? I mean, yesterday was craptacular, but I did do that right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know, I had a really bad one yesterday because yeah, I had to try that. Do you get coins every time you go live over there, Taco Gamer? See, what I really want to do is get my followers that are on TikTok over here, because the followers that I have on TikTok are the ones that I'd like to trickle on over here, because I like the way TikTok rolls. You know what I mean? TikTok, you grow naturally, organically, whatever the hell we call it, right? We grow organically over there. And okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I think the majority of my followers are adults. That's the one thing I don't like about TikTok is I do get a lot of children following, but I do not follow them back. Those are the only people I don't follow back. So if you're a child on TikTok and you're following me, sorry, I can't do that. It just feels wrong to me. But I don't mind you following me on there. I have some good kids over there, but it's not like over here where, we have, the likes of EAPG TV and um, what's his name? Hyperholic. And yeah, TikTok is definitely fun. My views are awesome over there. If I got the views I got over here, I would be rolling in the dough. But I don't, because the things I could do there, I can't necessarily do here. I do have a mystery box. I think it's coming tomorrow or sometime this week. I guess I could do a video on that outside, now that, I have a table and chairs outside. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I have videos that are, I have one video right now that has 8,000 views. Hey, Trucker's Life. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. It's been crazy here. Kim, that was definitely a conversation the other day. Yeah, that's exactly it. See, that's what I like about TikTok is there's no community strikes. Well, I mean, there's community strikes, but not like YouTube, where, if I accidentally walk by a TV, I'm done for. You know what I mean? There used to be a guy in the local Facebook marketplace. He wanted to buy used women's running shoes. I was actually tempted to buy. I was tempted to buy some from Savers, wear them for a day, and then sell them to him for him, and just keep buying sneakers from Savers. I don't know, or just buy them from Savers and don't wear them at all, and just give them to him and profit. I don't know, Steve. It's weird. But yesterday was a rather triggering day because, Steve, my friend Bobby, also known as Pig, he started talking to the person who was present that was hired as a hitman. His girlfriend told me, and I literally just, people just don't get it, I don't have friends here anymore because I don't feel like anybody is really trustworthy, because somewhere along the line, someone's involved in what happened, and then the person who was there when the hitman was hired, he thinks it's funny that shit happened, But yesterday, I really broke down because the adoptive parents of that child, I'm not really allowed to say her name on, social media. I'm not allowed to post photos on social media. It's a contract that you signed. So when you place a child up for adoption, you are not allowed. That's not your child anymore. You gave up your rights, and you cannot post photos on social media, and rightfully so. I mean, it's not my child. I don't even really like posting pictures of my own children on social media because it's creepy people. So, it was hard reading that letter because this child is actually really gifted. She looks like the other person, so it would have been really hard to love her, to tell you the truth. Very pretty, though, I guess. Very blonde, which I am not. But it was hard to read that she's a gifted child when Jacob over here is struggling. He's just struggling. I don't know what to do anymore, because we tried the CBD, it didn't work. It's like taking down an elephant with that. For me, I could take CBD and like 1 or 2 gummies, and I'm out like for the rest of the night. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you are on my TikTok there. I love TikTok though. TikTok's been really fun. They got all the filters there. They got editing tools there. It's fun. Yeah, he does. He needs help and not medicine. No more pills, man. I wish I could just take all the goddamn pills out of his system, and I don't even know what you do from there, but I mean, then again, I know somebody who I'm not friends with anymore, but um she lived here. She used to work at the Head Start program that Jacob went to. That's how we became friends. And she moved. She moved upstate New York, and moving out of this area is what saved that kid. So I think moving out of New York might be my only way out. But as a parent, you feel really crappy about this. It makes you feel really horrible because, like, you don't want your kid to fail. You don't want your kid to have a problem. Yeah, the zombie pills are failing. Yeah, they are. He's on, like, my mom the other day. She didn't know how many things he was taking in the morning. He takes a Ritalin, Prozac, and something else. Abilify in the morning. But those three medications equal 5 pills. In the afternoon, he takes another dose of Ritalin, and at night it's another goddamn pill. And I don't even know if and what's working. And when I mentioned to the psychiatrist, well, I think he needs a little more help, she says, yeah, I highly recommend the group home, but like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing else you could offer other than that. I mean, listen, I'm well aware that he may need, residential care. I mean, I hope it's not permanent, and who knows, maybe, I don't know, maybe, who knows, maybe it's still good. Maybe leaving New York is it. I've heard Florida actually has really good special ed services in their school. I've heard that. I know somebody who works in special ed in Florida, and she said it's pretty good actually. I mean that would be awesome. Yeah, it could work. There's too much ugliness. But then here's the thing, is that we kind of did okay with the COVID thing, but Florida's doing really bad with the COVID. But then again, we're kind of starting to do a little bad here again. We're starting to do a little bad again. But they're doing really bad now. For the people in Florida, did you all just vote that guy in? What's his name? DeSantis? Did you all just vote him in, or he's got time? Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to move. For sure. There's not much left here for me. I don't hang out with anybody anymore. I don't trust anybody, well, except for Steve there, but I don't have anybody. And okay, here's another thing. I want to know what y'all parents out there would do in my case scenario. Isabel didn't want to move from here for a long time because she liked the kids in the school. Until now. There's a little girl who's been stalking Isabel on Roblox. She was talking to her cousin on Roblox in Spanish. This kid stalked her on Roblox and told her this is America, speak English. Oh, really, honey bunny? You told my kid this is America, speak English? First of all, Isabel is American. She was born here. Her dad is Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rico is a part of this country. So, wrong move, little girl. And you know what else? If you're bilingual, you got a better chance of finding a job. So, nice try. This kid. And then this kid had the audacity to make fun of Isabel because her grandfather died. Her grandfather died of we don't know what, because, the grandmother never tells the truth. Yeah. Well, this kid's mother, get this. This kid's mother has been calling my niece and Isabel, not in front of me, of course, because if she did, the cops would be rolling up to her door. And that's not me being a Karen. That's calling the cops on a Karen. The town that I live in is rather racist. Like I said, I was at Savers on Monday, and people, they walk in with the mask and then they pull it down once they get past the door. Yeah, I'm wearing, just so y'all know, yes, this is my favorite hoodie, just so y'all know. It is. This is my favorite hoodie, and I want to buy another one. I don't know what to say about this. I try to be as PC as possible. This is the one that's the biggest struggle of them all. Yeah. Well, New York's been pretty messy for a while, but Long Island has always been Long Island and upstate New York is probably the most racist part of New York, to be honest. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is, and yeah, we tried the CBD and it didn't help. It was like taking down an elephant. But you have to understand that CBD, taking Ritalin and then taking CBD is kind of like counterproductive in a sense. I didn't really think about that at first, you know what I mean? I thought, well, I take CBD, but I also don't take any antidepressants or antipsychotics, so, it works well for me. Although I'm just going to tell y'all, CBD coffee, maybe not. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like counterproductive too. CBD coffee that's a morning type of coffee. But yeah, well, yeah, Saturdays, that's what I get, the gummies. But I was supposed to be in Jersey 2 weeks ago. I'm supposed to be going in September. Hopefully that can still happen. I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope so. I mean, see, but that's the thing is like, listen, if you could do something fun and still social distance and you do it properly, I don't see why it's a problem. I go into the store, I keep my mask on. Here's the thing, is Jacob has sensory issues. This kid hates socks. He hates socks because I guess I don't think he likes the seam on the toe. He doesn't like socks, okay? But he'll wear his mask. He doesn't have a problem wearing a mask. If he can do it, anyone can do it. I know it sucks. I mean, they're annoying as hell. Just get one you like. Make it easy. I don't know. Get booby tassels or put boobies on it. I don't know. Make it easy for yourself, because this is not going away because nobody wants to listen. I was so pissed off. I was so excited to be able to go to Savers and get out and do things. I'm gonna be like no. And the thing is the store. So like when I was in Savers the other day, all you gotta do is wear it walking in. Once you get into the store, if you take it off, they said they can't force people to keep it on, which is ridiculous. Because you should force people to keep it on. Yeah, see that? But see, that's awesome, Marcy, because there's actually a lot of parents out there who have children with autism that say I don't know if they've actually tried it or not, but I think it's easy if you get a mask that they like. You know what I mean? Like the first mask that Jacob had. Now, sunglasses and masks and my keys are the same thing. They're easy to lose, once you get home. But, I think it works if you get them one that they like. I got Jacob had a Poke Pikachu one, which I have no idea where the hell it went. Yeah, see that? And that's the other thing, is there was like a whole big conspiracy about whether or not the mask would affect your breathing, but they're saying it doesn't. I was supposed to do a lot of stuff this year. I was supposed to, I had a trip to New York City that's canceled. I'm pretty sure I can't go to New York City for a while. Because Broadway's closed till next year. See, now, that's another thing. I mean, I tried watching Hamilton on Disney Plus the other day. You know what? Jacob had the TV on, and I just couldn't pay attention. So I think I have to try to watch it when I can. But, yeah, right, exactly. And they actually, well, see, that's another thing, Steve, is they're making face masks where it has a plastic here so they can see their lips and stuff. There's definitely always something, you know. I mean, they do have, I guess they have to find some way to accommodate people who have, you know, some kind of issue, but they really shouldn't. I mean, it's either you have, it's either, I don't know. It's one of those things. I don't want to be one of those people that tells other people what to do, but, you know, just getting old. It's just getting old. Aren't y'all tired of this yet? I'm tired of it. I don't want to do this anymore. Y'all really want to keep going with this mess? Y'all want to see your family at Christmas? Because you know what? That's what happened here in Suffolk, is someone had a party here for 4th of July, and get this. They had a party for 4th of July, and 22% of the people had it. 22% of the party had corona. Now we're up to 100 cases again here. But the people in Savers don't want to put the mask on, and the employees say once you're in, you know, they can't force you to keep it on. What kind of ridiculousness is this? Put the damn mask on or go home. I was actually, you know, Savers is hiring big time right now. The one time in my life I might actually get a job there, I'm afraid to do that, because if they're not going to enforce the mask rule, well, what the hell am I going to do there? You know, I don't want to go. I don't want to become an essential worker. Well, actually, Savers really isn't essential, but you know, I want to become an essential worker and then, you know, bring this shit home. And we all know if I work at Savers, 99% of my paycheck is going to go right back to that store. You know what I mean? So, you know, I was thinking about doing it, but I don't know. If they all can't keep a mask on, why the hell should I work there? What am I going to do? In fact, the lady that yelled at me the other day, she was breathing all over the kids' clothes, and she called me a liberal baby killer. Because, I don't know why, but you're breathing on all over the kids' clothes. I never said I was a liberal. Just for all the record, there was a YouTuber that added me on their friends list, and they made a whole big post about how they don't want liberals and, you know, Democrats on their Facebook page. I never said I was a liberal or a Democrat, but okay, I'll go. I don't take sides in government. No. I vote Republican and Democrat. It don't matter. I also didn't vote in the last election because I couldn't pick, you know, I had to pick the lesser of the two evils. I voted third party, which technically, I guess, I was told that's not even a vote at all. I did vote. I voted third party. And this time, there is no third party, except for Kanye West. Yeah, but... yeah. Well, I mean, you could also, a lot of the people who work at Savers actually buy stuff and sell it on an eBay store, so that could be a win. You know? I mean, the thing is, yeah, exactly. It's not a lose, because it's the money. I mean, I would spend my own money at Savers anyways, except now I'll just be able to spend more there. Then you got a tax refund. I didn't get my full stimulus for whatever reason. I didn't get the money for my children. There's actually some kind of conspiracy as to where my that money went. According to a lawyer, they think that the kid's dad took it. Yep, exactly. They're rattle trap. I don't go to a restaurant though. I honestly stick to Uber Eats. You know, there's some posts going around where people are getting upset because people wear their mask in the car. How do y'all know that they delivering food to somewhere? I mean, I know Uber Eats, they have to wear a mask. Uber drivers have to wear a mask before, during, and after they pick up their rides. However, I don't know what happened to you people over there at Uber last week, but y'all were quadrupling the price of the rides. That was a bunch of ridiculousness. I usually pay like somewhere between $12 and $15 to go to Savers, and they wanted $40. What? I've never paid $40 to go to Savers ever. And I don't intend to now, and I won't do it then. I'm not that desperate to go. But, you know, tomorrow I will get to go to TJ Maxx, though, because I am. And the TJ Maxx I'm going to tomorrow is the better one. Right, I don't, right, I mean, it really bothers somebody to wear a mask while they're driving their car? I don't get, Yep, see you later, Steve. Well, I'll be going in about 10 minutes anyways, because, well, it's almost that time of night. I have to go to the dentist tomorrow, too. Hoping they're going to finally remove the tooth that's broken, but I don't think so. The dentist keeps, like, beating around the bush about that damn tooth that's broken. I want it removed, but they always find some reason to not remove it, The scariest thing ever, though, with that is they couldn't remove it the last time I went, and I still don't know why. So they went to take x-rays of a couple other teeth that probably, going to need some work. If you don't know, prior to weight loss surgery, I had a bad hiatal hernia, and the hiatal hernia made me get very sick, which then caused acidic gum disease, which affected my teeth. So, that's a problem. And unfortunately, there's damage to be taken care of. It's not something I'm proud of, but sometimes it just happens and you can't help it, and this is why you got to take care of yourself. And see, that's the other thing, is like, listen, a while ago, I have to be honest, when this whole thing started months ago, hello, Candace. Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I wasn't even a bulimic by choice. My body I just had that stupid hernia that just, it's going, Candace. It's rough. It's a rough time for us all, but we're here. Yesterday was just one of those days. Hey, Simon, I'll be live for another 5 minutes there, Simon, because I know we have our 9 o'clock time. If you guys don't follow the Sunny's Instagram page, it's Luminosa06 on Instagram. Make sure you follow us. You want to get in touch with us for a collab. We're up for collabing and stuff. You want to join a group, let us know. Got that going for us. But, hey, Simon, hopefully you're enjoying your trip there. Hopefully I get my trip at the end of August. I don't know. I really need to get out of New York for a little while. And Jersey is a safe state, so if I come back, I don't have to, submit. New York, we have a new thing now. If you fly into New York from one of the infected states, they're going to do a contact tracer form, and if you don't fill it out and return it, that's a $2,000 fine. Sorry, not sorry. But hey, when this whole thing went down, New Yorkers weren't wanted in other states either. We were treated as if we were dirty. Well, I guess look how that turned out for those people, I'm doing better today, Simon. I went to Savers for a little bit because my mom says, "Oh, you're feeling crappy. You want to go to Savers today instead of Thursday?" Because Tuesdays. Oh wow. I mean, like I said, I'm supposed to be going to Jersey and supposed to. I guess we'll see what happens. It is what it is. If it doesn't happen, the reason I didn't cancel my trip, which is something I could have done, is because Wildwood, New Jersey is a town that is only open for one season, and they are going to be severely hurt by all this because their season begins Memorial Day weekend, and because Memorial Day weekend wasn't, a go, they lost a lot of business, plus a lot of people already canceled their trips. Some hotels didn't open at all, and so, canceling makes me feel bad because, I want to be able to support those small businesses, but, I'm also on guard, realizing that there is a high chance that trip cannot happen at all But you know, I have high hopes on it. Apparently, Jersey has a whatever they're calling. Because I know some people say, "Oh, wearing a mask is not a law." Whatever, whatever you want to call it, whatever fancy term you need to call it, that's what it is. So apparently, the Governor Murphy in Jersey there, he has a law mandate, whatever, that you have to wear your mask on the boardwalk. And you know, listen, I'm down for that. I did enjoy your pictures, Simon. I look forward to your vlog. If you make a vlog, that's gonna be awesome. Looks like a fun place you got there. Very pretty, very pretty. Yeah, I hope this stuff goes away so we can just all somehow find a way to enjoy life. I want to be able to. I mean, I actually really don't want to see my extended family for Christmas. But listen, I mean, at the rate I'm going, anything is better than this. Well, I don't know. They're kind of a virus on their own. You know what I mean? Hopefully they don't watch this later. Not that I care. I mean, when the kid's grandpa passed, not one of my cousins called or offered condolences. I don't know if they know, but they don't talk to me on a regular basis, so I don't know what they know, and I don't really care. However, when my cousin's wife died, my cousin's wife's mom died. I don't like her very much, but I don't wish death on people. When my cousin's wife's mom died, you know, I sent a text. But when the kid's grandpa passed, not a single word. See, this is why I worry about life. You know, that's another thing with this whole thing is my mom's 64, you know, and I'm single, and I think at the rate I'm going, I don't ever want to get married. Married is just not for me. I don't want to find anybody. I really mean it too, you know. It's unfortunate. It just the way I think life is meant to be for me, and I just don't want to get hurt, you know. I don't want to do it. So you know, I worry about that though. I worry about that. My mom's 64, and you know, I worry about being alone in life when my mom finally goes and things like that. You know, but but like I said, I don't want nobody. I don't want no man, woman, just dogs. You know, I don't want a husband ever. I just don't think there's a guy out there for me, and if there was, I just don't want it. Don't want it. Don't care. Don't message me. Don't DM me. Just single life for me, yo-ho. Well, anyways, guys, it is now 9 o'clock. I'm going to wish you all a good night. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to wish you all a good night. And I don't know when I'll see you guys next as in a live stream, but I have some mystery boxes I'm thinking tomorrow. If you guys want to see that as a video, I'll do it as a video. That could be fun. I'd like to do small business shout outs. We'll see if that works too. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Remember, kindness is free, but don't spread that. Spread kindness, not cooties. Oh, yeah, yes.